starts with Hulk on the flanks. Sergio Aguero is the sole striker. And here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up. Etienne Capoue plays with Ballon Berami in the centre of the pitch, and just one out-and-out attacker in the lineup. Chance to have a really good look at Manchester City.
From the manager's point of view, Martin, it's not been acceptable the way that they've been playing so far. We all thought that they'd be at the top of the table challenging, and it's been a disappointment so far.
Just a bit of a lapse from Manchester City. Remember in the 13-14 they were champions, they won the League Cup in England as well, ended up with no silverware the following season, and suggestion that the side was rather growing old together.
Well, it's always a danger. They've certainly collected some world-class players in their pursuit of success, but you've got to keep the squad turning over, keeping it fresh, and that's been a challenge.
He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Fernandinho. Neal. Berami. Jurado. Fernandinho. Aguero. There's good progress with this attack. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Hulk. He could cross it from here. The slide tackle, very successfully done. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. That's a useful ball in. David Silva! And they've scored! And the first goal will be such a boost to them.
A goal from David Silva, and what a spectacular header that is to find the top right.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
In the 11th minute, number 21, Silva.
Neal. Referee's pointed for a goal kick. It's another chance to see this again. David Silva's goal, it's given them the lead here.
Well, given the distance out that he is and the accuracy of it, it's a wonderful header.
Sung Young Ki. Toure. Pablo Zabaleta. Some options now for the pass. And he's held off the challenge there and kept possession. Well, we might get an update on that injury now from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Looks like a twisted knee from down here, and you can just see him trying out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Jeff Shreves is our man, keeping an eye on the benches. cross from David Silva. Goes for goal! Well, all credit for shooting, but it wasn't a very good shot. We have got confirmation that the deal has gone through, and Atletico Madrid have got their new signing.
Well, it's a fairly big transfer figure, £40 million or thereabouts, and I think this lad won't be affected by it, though. He'll be able to concentrate on his football and show us what he can do.
Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. Hulk. Clichy. That's across the field to try and switch the play. We're looking for that player to come back on, and he is coming back on. That's good news for his side, and for him, of course.
Yeah, he's quite a tough cookie. He doesn't come off unless he is hurting.
Touré! Right down the slot for the goalkeeper. Dini. Possession back with Manchester City now. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. That's a strong tackle right by the touchline. It's put the ball out for a throw. Jurado. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Clichy. Well, there's been a huge change at Manchester City. The facilities, they've made the ground bigger. That's a current challenge for them, isn't it, to get the home ground up to this 60,000-ish capacity and to fill it.
Yeah, and only that way will you compete with the likes of Arsenal, Manchester United, who do attract huge crowds, but they've always had a loyal following, City.
Hulk. His cross was well away from those trying to get there and turn it into a chance. Coming up for you, of course, on EA Sports, the presentation of the Barclays Premier League fixture. Manchester City, they'll be facing Crystal Palace away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
Etienne Capoue. Fernandinho. Silva. Stop the game for the free kick. So how about Watford and the next game, Alan?
Well, they're playing Swansea City in the next match in the Barclays Premier League, and I do think it's going to be tough for them.
Pablo Zavaleta. Here's Sterling. And the cross comes in now. Oh! Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper. Easy for him to hang on. Jurado. And the ball's gone again. Alan McInally with a goal to tell us about from Aston Villa's game.
It's a goal for Aston Villa. It's been scored by...
He's given the free kick. It's in a really threatening position too. Trying to get it on target with the free kick. Very nearly from the free kick.
Don't think he could have hit that one much better.
thought for a moment that was going to dip in.
It's so hard to keep these modern-day footballs down, but he very nearly managed it.
What we're seeing at the moment is Manchester City being worked very hard indeed. They do have the lead, and that's obviously a plus, but their general level of play could improve. Got the second half to come, of course. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Alan McInally's at the Britannia Stadium today, and he's got some news for us. Alan.
It's a goal for West Bromwich Albion. It's been scored by Craig Gardner. There was a melee in the box, and he prodded home through a crowd. 40 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. There goes the cross. Out in front of goal. And it's going to be his throw here. Gerardo. Fernandinho. Here's Sterling. Great Cathcart. Player slid in at him. Somehow he got out of the way. And a little... Oh, and that's a penalty. He's done the job, he's the specialist.
I mean, the way he's found the top right there, that takes some nerve, it takes some bottle.
A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Manchester City in the 45th minute. Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
Hulk. Saw that pass coming in midfield, made the intervention, and now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball. Aguero. Oh. Oh, whistle's gone. Free kick. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, and that player's just got to be careful now. Fair portion of the match to go.
Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, it's quite a dangerous tackle, that, you know, coming in from the side.
The header, and there goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. Exciting before half-time. The atmosphere still good around the ground because they've seen their favourites, the home support, get a 2-goal lead at the break.
Yeah, they've done well going forward, Martin. Certainly the strikers have, but defensively they've offered one or two moments of encouragement. They need to plug those gaps in the second half.